I am coming to you today from Surfside, Florida, just north of Miami Beach, and I am just behind me there. The scene you've been seeing the pictures of, but the scene of devastation and really unimaginable. That 12-story partial apartment building collapse here that we do know has claimed at least 4 lives, at least 4 people confirmed dead now in this collapse. And we also got an update a short time ago that at least 159 people are unaccounted for. Now, what that means is families haven't been able to get a hold of some of their loved ones. They don't know where they are. It doesn't mean necessarily there are 159 people under that rubble. However, the work continues around the clock to try to find as many people as they can. At this point, they've only pulled a handful from the rubble. We were told earlier, actually 4 people were pulled from that rubble alive. And we talked to the mayor a little while ago of Miami-Dade County, and she was asked specifically, the work continues. You haven't gotten any signs, any confirmation, any voices, any sounds, anything you've heard that confirms that there's someone alive under the rubble. Why is this work continuing? And Dr. Ashton, Janae, her response was simply, because we have hope. And that is simply where we are right now, guys. Hope. Hope that they might be able to pull somebody out from that rubble. This is difficult work. It is still dangerous work. There's the smell of smoke and fire in the air because they keep having fires that pop up in that rubble that they have to put out. But hope is the word. And Dr. Ashton, I talked to you about it earlier, 159 unaccounted for. That's 159 possible little miracles just waiting to happen. So that is where we are. A lot more we're going to have, of course, here, as this is a continuously developing story. But guys, it's devastating, but I want to leave on that, or toss it back to you on that note. Just simply hope that more lives are going to be saved and more people can be pulled out alive from that rubble.
And we are holding on to hope with them, TJ, and hard to overstate the work that those heroes on the ground are doing as they continue searching through that rubble. And TJ, you are doing a fantastic job out there, so we will check back in with you. And Jen, this tragedy in Florida, the eyes of the country on the search and rescue mission on that collapsed building. What do we know about survival after this kind of disaster?
Well, first of all, Janae, and you said it as well, TJ is so close to that. I can already see the emotional and psychological impact this is having on him. Yeah. They are covering this story. But in terms of this rescue operation, a lot of what we know comes out of data after earthquakes. And so what we know is longest time to rescue on record, 13 to 19 days after a building collapsed from an earthquake. Second longest time to rescue, just under 9 days. This, of course, depends on a multitude of factors: the person's access to oxygen, if they're in a little enclosed pocket, if they have access to water during that time, and of course, the nature of their injuries when they're under that kind of rubble. Oftentimes, search teams will monitor a collapsed building for signs of rising carbon dioxide, which, of course, is when we exhale, produced into the air around us. When that rising level stops, the chances of rescue tend to go down. So this is, as TJ said, and as you've said this morning on Good Morning America, dangerous work. It's slow work. We want to be optimistic, but every minute matters.
And those were reasons for optimism as that community is holding out hope for 159 miracles, knowing how many days can pass and still have a rescue. Yeah. Good news there. Dr. Jen, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.